to our next part of the resurrection eggs, okay? But do you remember what we talked about last week with the first two?
Communion and Jesus.
Yeah, so last week the first egg was the little lamb. We talked about the Passover. And then we have a piece of bread. And we talked about the Passover meal. And what did the Passover meal remind us of?
Communion.
Communion that we have every Sunday. Well, today, you want to take a look at what's in egg number 3?
Money.
Money. There's coins in there. Okay. So there's 3 pieces of silver. And now we're going to hear about what that has to do about the resurrection story, okay? Please let go. Okay, so while I'm reading the story, remember what you're going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to glue these.
Glue the pennies onto the cross here. See, we painted the cross. You don't have to paint it, but we can paint it. And then we're going to glue all of the pennies around here, right? And you can use nickels if you want, or you can layer the pennies, or you can use whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to read now from Luke chapter 22, verses 47 through 54. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
While he was still speaking, suddenly a crowd came, and the one called Judas, one of the 12, was leading them. He approached Jesus to kiss him, but Jesus said to him, "Judas, is it with a kiss that you are betraying the Son of Man?" When those who were around him saw what was coming, they asked, "Lord, should we strike with the sword?" Then one of them struck the slave of the high priest and cut off his right ear. But Jesus said, "No more of this." And he touched his ear and healed him. Then Jesus said to the chief priests, the officers of the temple police, and the elders who had come for him, "Have you come out with swords and clubs as if I were a bandit? When I was with you day after day in the temple, you did not lay hands on me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness." Then they seized him and led him away, bringing him into the high priest's house. But Peter was following at a distance. Okay. Oh, okay. Might be easier. How about we lay this down when you're working? Okay? Might be easier to work that way. So can you tell me, why did Judas kiss Jesus?
Who Judas?
Judas was one of the 12, and he walked up to Jesus and he kissed him. And Jesus said to him, "Is this how you're going to betray me?" Do you know why he kissed him?
No.
He wanted to point him out to the Roman soldiers, so the soldiers knew who Jesus was, because they were coming to capture him.
Oh.
And Judas was paid 3 pieces of silver, which was a lot of money. But was it really worth betraying Jesus? Was any amount of money worth betraying Jesus? What do you think? Do you think it was worth betraying him and turning him over to the Roman soldiers?
No.
No, absolutely not, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So when we kiss someone, it's usually because why? Why do we kiss somebody?
Because they fall in love.
Yep, because we love them. I give you a kiss every night before bed, right? I kiss Papa. We kiss people because we love them. You gonna do more? I'll do one more and then it's your turn, okay?
Okay.
There we go. But Judas's kiss had no meaning at all, right? When do we do things like this that have no meaning? Can you tell me? Maybe,
What are you talking about?
well, did Judas really love Jesus?
No.
But he kissed him, right?
He's trying to say that he loves him.
Well, yeah, so when we do stuff without meaning, we might say we care about someone, right? But we don't show it. Like if you say, I love my friend, but you hit him, that's not showing you love him, is it?
No.
Yeah. Or like when we say we love God, but we don't show it. Can you think of a way we might do that?
We say that we love God, but then we just don't listen to him.
That's right. Maybe we don't follow the 10 Commandments or something. Like we use his name in vain.
Yeah.
Or we don't honor our father and mother.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, those are always. So this project we're doing is kind of a symbol of what Judas did to Jesus and what Jesus did for us, right? Because this cross is full of money. And you know what it's telling me?
What?
It's saying that Jesus paid the ultimate price for all of our sins, right? Because he hung on the cross, right? That's how he died, and we're going to read more about that. But because he did that, we all get to what?
Death.
Well, we all get what when we die? We get to go where?
To heaven.
Right.
And we can't come down. Why can't we come down?
Because when we go to heaven, we live eternally in heaven. It means we live forever in heaven. But I have a feeling that's going to be so spectacular we wouldn't want to come down. Because heaven is going to be so glorious, right?
Yeah, but is there going to be food up there?
Oh, I bet you there'll be something. I'm sure there'll be everything we ever needed up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, should we go on to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
So what's in number 4? Can you take number 4 out? And we could keep putting pennies on this too.
It's a chicken.
Or what's a male chicken? Remember? A rooster. And what does a rooster do? Cock-a-doodle-doo, right? Okay, so we can leave this here and we'll read the next part of the story. Do you want to keep putting pennies on the cross while we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. But I want you to listen to the story too, okay?
I can't do 2 things right.
Okay, well then let's just listen to the story.
Yeah.
So we have a rooster, and now we're going to read from Luke 22, verses 55 through 62. Okay. When they had kindled a fire in the middle of the courtyard and sat down together, Peter sat among them. Then a servant girl, seeing him in the firelight, stared at him and said, "This man also was with him." But he denied it, saying, "Woman, I do not know him." A little later, someone else, on seeing him, said, "You are also one of them." But Peter said, "Man, I am not." Then about an hour later still, another kept insisting, "Surely this man also is with him, for he is a Galilean." But Peter said, "Man, I do not know what you are talking about." At that moment, while he was still speaking, the cock crowed. The Lord turned and looked at Peter. Then Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said to him, "Before the cock crows today, you will deny me 3 times." And he went out and wept bitterly. Okay?
Okay.
So this reminds us that Peter, he was another one of the 12, but he denied knowing Jesus. Yeah? So Peter denied Jesus, just as we sometimes do. But after he denied Christ, Peter realized what he had done, and God was able to use him for greater works. How are we like Peter? Can you tell me? Are we perfect?
No.
No. So we make
Nobody's
mistakes.
perfect.
You're right, nobody's perfect.
Well,
We make mistakes, and we
God
sometimes...
is perfect, though.
Jesus was perfect, right? Okay. But we make mistakes sometimes, right?
Uh-huh.
But even though we make mistakes, God can use us, even when we mess up.
Oh.
Okay? So that's pretty cool, right? We don't have to be afraid of making mistakes. But it's important to learn from them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can finish doing our project here, but we can say bye to the folks at home, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you join us next week, or come to Sunday school and you can make the projects with us.
And when is Sunday school?
Sunday schools are Sunday morning at 9 a.m. during the church service.
All right.
Bye. Love you.